Hey, Dustin here, and welcome to the second part of this four-part training series. In this video, we're going to look at a money website. I call it the money website template. And in the last training, we looked at a bad website and a couple of bad websites that are randomly found on the internet. And it's very common for salon websites to not be converting visitors into clients. They're laid out poorly. They don't have the right messaging. The images are wrong. There's a lot of things wrong. So if you didn't see that training, that was the last training. You'll want to check that one out. In this training, we're going to actually look at a website that I built, and I'm going to show you the different sections of the website, the words that I used, the images I used, and why this is your money website. So let's go over to the computer and I'll show you what it is. Okay, so here we are on the money website. And remember, in the last training, I let you know that there are 3 questions that your website needs to answer above the fold in the first 5 seconds that a visitor comes. That's the amount of time that you have to capture their attention, and they need to be able to know 3 things right up front. The first question that they're asking is this a hair salon? So you'll notice right here in the logo section, it says 9 salons, so they can tell it's a salon. And then it says love your hair, right in bold. And then she's touching her hair. So there's lots of different things through the imagery and through the text that lets the visitor know immediately, without having to read more than 3 to 5 words, that this is a hair salon. So that checks the box on that. Second thing they're asking is, will you give me a good hair service? So I chose this image for a couple reasons. One, it's a beautiful woman. She's touching her hair, and she's looking off into the side. So a lot of times people, when they come to your website, they try and insert themselves into that situation. And so they're looking at her and they're like, hey, she's got nice hair. Then this salon must do a good job at doing good hair. Even though this is a royalty-free stock image that I chose, that doesn't matter. You want your images to be of happy, smiling people. You don't want them to be of rocks to kind of give that Zen massage feel, or of streams, or mountaintops or flowers or whatever. A lot of times that's the mistake that hairstylists make, is they put these images on their website that they try and portray this peaceful atmosphere, but really people don't connect with streams or rocks or flowers or that kind of thing. They connect with other people. So I have this really big image. It's just showing her face. It's a full page image, and it is good at connecting with the client. So I'm hoping that from the imagery and then from the subtitle here, it says you deserve to look and feel your best. This is affirming the fact that we're going to give you a great hair service. Not only we're going to give it, but we understand that that is something that you deserve. And notice that I said look and feel. So a lot of times people in their marketing messaging for salons only talk about the physical appearance. We want to connect with them on a emotional level as well. And so we talk about their feelings. When you come to our salon, not only are we going to give you a good hair service, that'll be your looks, but you're going to feel your best. There's going to be, that could mean a myriad of different things. You're going to have great conversation. You're going to be uplifted. Since you look good, you're going to feel good. Like, there's all kinds of things in this, what is the 7-word subtitle here, that it means. And so, like I said, I spent a lot of time, love your hair, 3 words. You deserve to look and feel your best, 7 words. Like, we don't want a ton of text here. We want them to be able to scroll through this website about this fast and be able to get the idea and build trust with the client. If they want to stick around and read more, they can, but we don't want to put a lot of text on here. We want to put a little bit of text to be able to get the point across. And so I think that I've done this well. I've really spent a lot of time thinking about it. It seems very simple. It's like, oh, I could have came up with this in 2 minutes, but it didn't take me 2 minutes. It actually took me quite a long time to, if you have 10 words in your subheading, I'm trying to get that down to 9, and then I'm trying to get it down to 7. And then I'm like, how do I say this in the most clear and efficient way possible? Now, the third thing that the potential client, when they come to your website, the website visitor, is asking is, how do I schedule an appointment? Okay. If we go and make this extremely difficult for them to schedule an appointment because they can't find the online scheduling button, they can't find your phone number, then that's a real problem. So I put it right here in the hero section of this. And then you're going to notice as we scroll down, I put it also in different sections on the website. So no matter what really captures their attention, we're going to have a button for them real close so they can schedule online. So that is the hero section of our website. It's really simple. And you might think, how did you go on and talk for 5 minutes about something that is only literally 1 image and like 10 words and a button? Okay. But there's a lot of thought that went into this. When you're making a website, you want it to be simple, you want it to be clean, but you want it to be very, very easy to scan, because people don't read websites, they scan them. So what we're going to do now, that's above the scroll, and I think we've hit a home run with this. And we're going to go down, and I'm going to show you below the scroll the different sections and why I chose those and why this is your money website. So the next thing is called Life's Moments Are Too Important to Feel Blah, or at least that's the heading. Treat yourself to beautiful, easy to manage hair. So what we have here is a value proposition, and then I also call this the FOMO section, okay? So I'm putting two sections in one section, this white section here. FOMO section is the fear of missing out, and then the value proposition. So life's moments are too important to feel blah. So I actually did a negative statement here. A lot of people are afraid to make negative statements on their website. I don't want to make it too negative, but at the same time, I want them to think, what are they missing out on if they don't get their hair done in my salon? Well, you're going through lots of different life events. You're going through maybe a job interview. Maybe you're going on a date. Maybe, just your daily life. You want to look good. And so I kind of make them think by saying life's moments, think through all the things that you could be experiencing in your life, and you don't want to feel blah. You want to feel at the top of your game. You want to feel beautiful. You want to feel confident. And so I put a negative statement there, followed up by a positive statement, and then 3 icons with just headings there that show the value proposition of what our salon brings to the table that might be different from other salons. So we do clear communication. We talk about the consultation that you'll get beforehand, so there won't be any misunderstandings. Therefore, you won't have a bad hair service. Superior hair service, okay, that should be a no-brainer, but you definitely want to mention something about your hair service and why it's superior. And then a friendly environment, okay, which is important. When somebody new is looking for a new hairstylist, they're thinking to themselves, am I going to connect with a new hairstylist? Am I going to enjoy the environment? There's all kinds of questions, pricing, all kinds of things that they're wondering. And so I just wanted to take that worry off of their plate by saying that we have a friendly environment. And then you'll notice another online scheduling button. Okay, the next thing that I did right here is a video and then some text here. So I know, in my opinion, and I have a whole course on this, it's called Salon Video Academy, and you can see it on the homepage, but I think video is a really, really, really great way to connect with your clients, both on your website, but also just to use in your Instagram profiles or on your Facebook pages. What makes the 9 Salon so great? I just added something there that talked about why we're the best in town and why you should come to our salon for that. Next thing is scheduling an appointment is easy. Okay, so I do 1, 2, 3 steps. These are the action steps that you want your client to take. If you can break something down that might be like, I don't know what to do. If you can break it into 3 easy steps, then the client's like, oh, I can do that. I need to click the button, choose a hairstylist, and then pick the date and time. Oh, I can do that. So everybody knows how to schedule something. Like we've been scheduling things over the phone or online for our whole lives. But sometimes just breaking it down and making it sound so simple. That's what Geico did in their commercials. It's so easy, even a caveman can do it. That's the whole point. They wanted you to know that going online and choosing your insurance that way is it's so easy, even a caveman can do it. And some people get overwhelmed by that. Some people might get overwhelmed, especially your older clients, in scheduling an appointment online, and so we break it down and make it really easy for them. This is just we call this the social proof section. This is a testimonial of somebody that has done a hair service. And in my courses, I talked about testimonials, and also in my book, I talk about it, the importance of testimonials, because if you buy something on Amazon or if you buy anything online, really you're looking for what has other people's experience been like with that particular product or that service. And so that's the point of a testimonial. They say word of mouth is the best form of advertising. So on your website, a testimonial really satisfies that word of mouth. Even if the person doesn't know who Stephanie R. is, they're like, oh, Stephanie R. had a great experience at this salon, so I can trust this salon. So what we're doing with everything in this website is we're trying to gain trust with our potential client. The more trust you gain, the more likely they're to hit this button instead of this back button. We don't want them to hit the back button because we've lost them. If they hit this button right here, they're going to become a client. So if you're doing your website right, like this money website's doing, you're going to be able to convert those visitors into clients really easy. This is like for people that notice, like there's hardly any words in this top part here. There's little icons, there's buttons, there's headings. It's very easy to scan. Down here, there's a little bit more text, and still not a ton of text, but if somebody isn't convinced in the first 6 sections of this website, maybe here on the 7th section, they'll be able to read through this, and that will be what tips them over the edge to schedule an appointment. So anyway, this is your money website. So hopefully between this website and the last website of the bad website example, you're able to kind of look at your salon website and decide, is your website doing a good job at converting visitors into clients? Because that's the only thing that matters. So between those two videos, these two training videos that I've made, hopefully you're able to see and see what's wrong with your website and make those changes to be able to fix. If you like this website right here, I call it the templated website because I've already built it, and you want this website actually for yourself, then I give you a couple options for that. If you're a do-it-yourselfer or if you want it done for you. So if you're a do-it-yourselfer, go ahead and go over to salongrowthacademy.com, scroll down a little bit, and you're going to see this right here, pick the course that best fits you under Salon Website Academy. If you click this button right here and sign up, you're going to get access to my online course where I actually give you the step-by-step process and the philosophy and the theory behind each of these sections and how I built it. So literally, if you follow my step-by-step process, do what I say, by the end of that training, you will have this exact website. Now, obviously, you can change out the imagery, you can change out the text if you want, but if you think this layout is nice and you want to follow my step-by-step process to be able to build it yourself, then Salon Website Academy is the best option for you. And then if you click this button right here because you want to bundle all of my online training, you're going to save some money doing that. But if you just want Salon Website Academy, this will be the button for you. If you're like, hey, Dustin, I'm not a do-it-yourselfer. I want that website. I really like this templated website design. I think it would be good for my website or for my salon, but I don't want to build it myself, and I don't even want to think about building it myself. I'm not techie, whatever the reason is. And you want me to build it for you. If you just scroll down a little bit farther at salongrowthacademy.com, you'll see this section that here says want a website designed for you. All you have to do is just click this pink button right here. That'll take you to a checkout page. And for $97 per month, all you have to do is just enter your email address and your card information, and I will get to building this exact website for you. So what that does is that's going to cover your hosting and your monthly maintenance. And that's what you're paying for. There's no upfront cost for this. If you were to have me build a custom website for you, it's going to cost you $2,000 to $5,000 depending on how long it takes to build it from scratch, from the ground up. So it takes a little bit more time and definitely a lot more upfront cost to that. And so I was thinking there's a lot of hairstylists out there, and I know that the budgets aren't large. And so what is an option that can give them a excellent website without having to break the bank? And so that's why I came up with this one. For just $97 a month, I challenge you to find a better website than this, designed for you for a lower price than that. So you don't have any upfront costs. It's just $97 a month. As long as you want to have the website, it's yours. We'll swap out your logo. We'll swap out your online scheduling. We'll swap out your business name, your URL to, yoursalonname.com, and your contact information, all that kind of stuff. But everything else will remain the same. And the reason we do that is just to keep your cost low. As long as I don't have to spend a ton of time customizing and building your website up front, there's no upfront cost. And so that's why we can keep this really low at just $97 a month. So again, go over to salongrowthacademy.com, scroll down to this area, hit this pink button. That'll take you to the checkout page. You just fill out that information. And within a couple days, I'll have this website up and running at your URL, and you can start sending your potential clients and your clients to that website in the future. So anyway, hope this has been a meaningful and helpful training for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me, support@salongrowthacademy.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you have any questions, you can also submit those in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer those. And other than that, thanks for watching, and make today extraordinary.